Well, let's kick off this segment with some football news. And as Africa's last 10 participants prepare for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers to begin next month, Tunisia's preparations have been thrown into disarray. The country, which picked Ruud Krol as a stand-in coach after Nabil Maaloul left his post following the loss to Cape Verde, is now courting a FIFA ban. Tunisia's Minister of Sports, Tarak Diab, has sent an official request to FIFA to dissolve the country's football federation, sparking a row between the body and the ministry. No reasons were given by the minister, leaving many shocked over the decision, as FIFA is yet to respond. The FA will hold an urgent meeting with stakeholders to discuss the consequences of a ban, even as the country prepares to face Cameroon in the final round of World Cup qualifiers. While Morocco will host the second leg of the World Cup qualifier between Senegal and Africa's top side Cote d'Ivoire in November, 67,000-seater Mohammed Stadium in Casablanca, Morocco, has been chosen as the venue since Senegal's Leopold Senghor Stadium is under a year-long ban and cannot host any matches. The ban came into effect after last October's riots. Senegal has played home matches in Guinea and Morocco since the ban. 10 teams are vying for Africa's 5 places at next year's World Cup in Brazil, with the first legs being played next month. Senegal is looking to make a return to the world stage since their last appearance in 2002, which also marked their debut. The country reached the quarterfinals in the Japan and South Korea co-hosted tournament. Well, despite a number of impressive achievements for African sports in recent years, tennis on the continent has only just begun to develop. South African Lucas Sithole recently won Africa's first Grand Slam tournament in wheelchair tennis, and now a top international coach believes 2 South African sisters will dominate women's tennis in the future, and he has no problem in telling the world about it. Dan Williams has the story.
Meet the future of women's tennis. That's the confident prediction of this man.
Try to hold the ball in play.
Thomas Hogstead, and he should know. He's coached the likes of Lee Nahr, Caroline Wozniacki and Maria Sharapova. And he has no problem in making the brash claim that Isabella Kruger, aged 8, and sister Zoe, aged 11, are child prodigies destined to win Grand Slam tournaments.
I'm 100% sure that these 2 girls have a big chance to be #1 in the world, because they are extremely talented. It's not often you get to see this kind of stars coming up in young age, and that's why I'm very keen to really help them now from really early age.
Hogstead has turned down a number of other opportunities to devote his time to developing the pair. The girls will, for the time being, stay in South Africa and continue their schooling and coaching. Their ambition is clear, although it appears that it's also helped by some sibling rivalry.
I want to be #1 in the world, and I also want to win all the Grand Slams, and I won't let my sister beat me.
I want to win my sister, and I want to win the Wimbledon.
Great shot. Go in there.
The sisters have impressive athletics genes, given their father, Ruben Kruger, was a 1995 Rugby World Cup winner with the Springboks. Although Ruben died of a brain tumour a few years ago, like their father, the girls are keen to represent their country.
He was very good, so yeah, I just couldn't see it, but I have some clips and stuff I can watch still about him. One day my dream will also be to get a gold medal in the Olympics for South Africa.
Given the girls' age, it still feels like a bold claim to say that the sisters will one day be the best in the world and will win multiple Grand Slams. Normally, such talent is sheltered from that kind of pressure, but the sisters appear to have embraced it.
Yeah, they want it. I mean, it's never I have to force them to practice, or any of the coaches or the mom. That when they finish my training, they want to go home and hit against the wall or do other sports, and this is what you're looking for when you see there's no pressure from anyone. They just love to play.
Only time will tell if the predictions of immense success will become a reality. But given the track record of Hogstead, it is unlikely the coach would have made such a statement lightly.
Yeah. Look at that pace.
So expect to see a lot more of these 2 in the future. Dan Williams, CCTV, Johannesburg.
In 13 hours, the 2013 Beijing Marathon had reached its ceiling of 30,000 participants as organizers were amazed by the enthusiasm of the runners in the 33-year-old competition. The Beijing Marathon is one of the most influential athletics events in China, with the 2013 edition set for the 20th of October. Now, runners will line up at the Tiananmen Square as usual, and the race finishes at the Olympic Park by the Bird's Nest. Half will run the full marathon, 7,000 will complete half of the distance, while 8,000 others will run a mini marathon, which is 10 kilometers. As usual, there are charity colors in the run this year, and the theme of 2013 is Run for Public Welfare. Organizers say the event has played a big role in developing China's elite marathoners.
Chinese women marathon runners have won gold medals in World Championship and bronze medals in Olympics. And those medal winners all have experienced Beijing Marathon. I have to say, the Beijing Marathon and the other marathon events in China have played very positive roles for the improvement of Chinese professional runners.
And that's it for this edition of Africa Live. Remember, you can stay in touch with Africa Live on Twitter using the handle at CCTV News Africa. You can also visit our Facebook page, CCTV Africa. Thank you for watching. I'm Beatrice Marshall in Nairobi. Bye-bye for now.